Welcome back, my fellow Steamies, to the workshop. I'm Conductor Steamology, and today we will be looking at the brand new Talking Thomas and Friends, Thomas and James. Now, the cool thing about these little guys is that the fact that they talk to each other.
Hello, friends. Hello, Thomas.
So yeah, as you can see, they can recognize each other's voices, so I think that's pretty cool. Without further ado, let's start with the number one engine, Thomas. In the box, we can see that there is a little talk button here. He's got his little lamp here, and we can see that he is very, very muddy, and including Annie and Clarabelle. What's cool about the Annie and Clarabelle in this set is that the fact that you can switch the perspective of having no passengers and seeing people in there. I think that's pretty cool. And here is Thomas outside of his box. So as we can see here, there's a little bit of detail. You got a big number 1 on the side. I liked how they made that a lot bigger compared to the older ones. Had a few extra details, linings there. Running board's not painted, unfortunately, but we do have this giant light, which is a nice feature. His face is all muddy, and overall, I would say this is a pretty decent model. And as we can see down here, there's little switches here, which are meant for later playsets, which is able to stop the locomotive. So if we press this big red button right here, we can see how fast he goes. You can see how he's ready to go. And if you press the button again, taking a look at the Annie and Clarabelle now, we can see right here that they are also pretty detailed. Compared to the older Annie and Clarabelles, which were like basically the size of the tiny vans, I gotta say this is much more an improvement. We can see here, their names are very visible, they're very muddy as well, and they both have the same face, which kind of matches more of the CGI rather than classics. And as we can see, both of them have this little feature where you can see them. And if you look closely enough, you can spot a few people, like Sir Topham Hatt. Well, I hope you enjoyed the review. Let's say goodbye to our pal Thomas as he puffs along.